Okay, I am live. Okay, so Gemini. Interesting. The energy dropped off quite highly here as I was shuffling. So I feel like we're going to be going on like normal, and then something's going to hit us and throw us off here. But nonetheless, we'll get into the energies here. Give me a moment to give you your cards. Okay, here we go. We are into the energy. I'm going instinctive here, trying to keep it under 5 minutes. Start my timer. Oh man, what? Give me a minute. Or five, eh? What the hell? I won't open my. Oh, there we go. Start. 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. So look at this. I did shuffle. Wow. Ancient power mysteries. Hear the rattle of Isis playing. This is interesting because this came in for Aries. You may be connected with an Aries or dealing with an Aries highly. Um, they're telling me, okay, you know what? We're going to go here. Okay. So this really, to me, I'm going to go with this flow of hearing the rattle playing. The rattling is the instinct. What is going on here? Looking beneath the surface, quote unquote, is what they said. We really are taking things at surface value here, and there's a lot more going on than we realize. I feel like this is the knock, the rug that's going to get pulled out from under us here. There's like this da da da, and then all of a sudden, whoop, our legs get thrown out. And this is something we have an instinct for, but we're in denial or not listening or whatever. So this is what the universe can be working on you for in the next little while. Again, listen up, because the thing is, we're getting the instinct, but highly in denial is what I get. And this is why the rug's getting pulled, because we're not listening to our instinct and letting it guide us. We're just listening to it and disregarding it. Okay, next. So as we get into the infinity geometry cards, what's the energy quickly for this week? Egg of life, 3D music and acceleration. We are being accelerated. We are not taking our instinct into account. This is going to create jumbles for us. But nonetheless, 3D is where our mind is at. Music can help us calm. And I feel like after the blow happens here, it'll help. Music will help our soul deal with things here, no matter what way. The acceleration, they're showing me pedal to the metal with these Geminis. Want to get them where they need to go, and they're kind of whistling Dixie in the forest looking, and there's more serious stuff that needs to be accomplished here, and this is what's going on. So the next card, Star David, talking about glory and perseverance. Moment here, because the glory, I feel like the Gemini's in the glory. They're saying everything's great and wonderful, but the universe is going, no, it's not so great. It's not so wonderful. And we have to look at our life in the 3D, in the reality. But again, there's things on the surface here we're not seeing. And I feel like the perseverance is the tactics we're going to be using after, like I said, the rug gets pulled here highly is what I'm feeling. Next card is fire, about creation and destruction. So this is the subject. They're going, that's the subject. We've created something, and now we may have to deal with the destruction of it. So be aware of that. Fire can be very destructive. Now, on top of the egg of life here, the clarification card we get is emotional flow. This is where we're trying to accelerate. This is where the universe is trying to get you to use your abilities here in an emotional way. Give me a minute here. This is the Ace of Cups. Yeah. So this is the beginning stages of working with our emotions. This is what needs acceleration, because we've kind of been in the intellectual phase a little too long. We got to get in our heart center to get us forward. Star David, the glory and perseverance. We get the Hermit card. Search for instinct again. Yeah, they're going, we're completely lost here. We don't use our instinct. We have it in the past. We hear it going off in there, but we go by our logic, and that's what we rule. We're going to have to put the hearing aid up to 10 here on the instinct, because once we start feeding it, man, we're going to be rewarded highly. But until it gets there, we're going to be searching. The glory is going to be high when we hit our instinct, and we're going to need it to persevere. So take note of that. Serious stuff here is what they're saying. Creation, destruction, I feel like something's been created here and we're just flying along like everything's great and wonderful, but it also is the ability to destruct. What's going on here is teamwork. So this could be in a work cycle. This could be in a relationship. Someone here is going to drop off. If we're in a relationship, someone here is going to stop the teamwork. And we just have no clue. And if we're at work, then someone here may stop the employment. They may stop the train here where we thought we just would float free and easy. So that's your big, thing that's coming. Now the planetary card, we have the sun in Leo talking about joy, a time of celebration and success. The joy comes after we figure this all out. There's a conundrum here that we need to figure out. A little bit of a maze is what they said. Universally, things are not as they seem on the surface, but underneath, we need to understand or get, there's my alarm. We need to understand or get to a point where we understand truly where our joy sits. And this is in the emotional arena. I feel like there may be some denial here of us being happy, meaning just went flying underneath the instinct. We're pretending to be happy in a situation that's not happy. This is what the universe is going to help you get rid of. So you got to get into a point where you realize that you're not happy and why. Because the universe knows it's an energy frequency. You can't fake that. So that's why they're trying to get you to your joy. But if we're saying, no, we're happy here when we're not, this is the conundrum. Okay. And again, your instinct is going to be shot at you in 3D all through it. And use music to suss it out. Listen to the messages coming through music, because they're going, we may not tap into that, but it's all around us. We like music. We enjoy music. Listen to the lyrics. They may be answering questions in your life that may need to be answered, and then also will create the joy. So Gemini, it's kind of jarring, but at the same time, it's really going to get us where we want to go. So there's denial here. We have to uncover that. Okay. So hopefully that helps you, Gemini. Take care, have fun, and be kind.